Hi, I'm Marcus,
And it's Leslie.
and welcome to Tier 1 Jank. Today we will be playing a couple of decks that we played at the pre-release for Guilds of Ravnica. We went to the Two-Headed Giant pre-release at our LGS. We have a lot of fun doing that whenever there's a pre-release.
Super fun.
That's probably our favorite one to go to because we get to play together. This time we both picked the Golgari guild for our seeded packs, and I ended up putting a deck together with what we got out of those two packs and the rest of our Golgari cards from our pool. Leslie put together an Izzet deck. You can see the deck text for both of these decks on our channel. They're pretty interesting, so I suggest you check it out. We've already done our die roll and resolve mulligans. Leslie's going to go first, so we'll go ahead and get started.
Alright. I will start with Guild Gate. Pass.
Alright. Got a Swamp and Hired Poisoner. He's a 1/1 Death Touch. And I'll pass.
Already got some out on the board, huh? Island. 1/1 Death Touch, huh?
Now, I may have gotten some good cards from the seeded pool for a Golgari deck, but Leslie got a Niv Mizzet,
Yeah.
so I have to watch out for that.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
What we got there? Locksmith?
Goblin Locksmith. He's 2/1, and whenever he attacks, creatures with Defender can't block.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the one that did a point of damage for a second. Alright, my turn?
Yep.
Combat.
Okay, I'll block.
Okay. So, trade. Play Ghost Spore Shaman. When he enters the battlefield, I put the top 3 cards of my library into the graveyard. And then I may put a land from the graveyard to the top of my library.
Which kind of concerns me because you have undergrowth stuff. So.
Swamp, another Ghost Spore Shaman,
Yeah.
and pause for reflection.
Yeah, any creatures in your graveyard is not good.
I will not put a land on top, and I'll pass.
Let's see. So this guy just did the stuff into the graveyard.
He's
Okay.
a 3/1.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go with... this Fire Urchin.
Okay.
So if I cast an instant or sorcery, he'll get 1/0 till end of turn, and he has Trample. I love seeing Trample on a creature that has 1 power.
He can get bigger.
Yeah, I know he can get bigger.
He has a way built in to get bigger. It's not like the Boros guy that's a 1/1 double strike trample.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense though, because all the mentor stuff that fits into those decks. So
combat.
Oh, I'll block.
Okay, trade. All creatures in the graveyard.
Yeah.
I'll play Okran Assassin. He is a 1/1 Death Touch, and all creatures able to block him must do so.
Oh, that's that fancy guy.
And then I'll pass. So if you'd like to play a creature, I'll be happy to attack into it.
I am going to play a Goblin Electromancer.
Okay.
He's going to make my instants and sorceries cost 1 less. And then I'm going to play a Selective Snare for 1 and choose your Elf Assassin.
Well, you can choose elves or assassins. Or elf assassins, I guess, but...
That's a creature type of your choice to your hand. Yeah, we'll go with elves then.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to put 1 elf back in my hand?
Yep.
It goes over and assassin.
Yep.
My turn?
Yep. I probably should have waited until your next turn for that. Or after your next turn. Whatever. You know what I mean.
No, because if you would have waited, I would have attacked, and then you would have had to block.
Maybe.
Okay.
I just know you can play him again, so.
Dead weight.
Of course.
It's a -2, -2. Swarm Guild Mage. It's a 2/2. I can pay 4 a black, tap them, and creatures I control get +1/+0 and menace till end of turn. Or pay 1 a green and tap them and gain 2 life.
Okay.
And I'll play a Guild Gate and pass.
Alright. What do I got here?
I feel like I'm doing okay right now. I got a creature on the board. You have nothing right now. And I have a few creatures in the graveyard.
I think I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw. Play a forest.
It's kind of interesting to watch these play each other,
Combo?
considering this is not how we set this up. I'll take 2.
First blood.
Alright, Sylvester Stallone.
I'll play the assassin again.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Alright. He's a 1/1. That's the one that everything has to.
All creatures able to block him must do so.
Okay. I'm going to flash in a Whisper Agent on your end step.
Okay.
And get a mountain out.
There you go. You missed your trigger there.
Well, shit.
You should probably read your cards.
Yeah, I want that,
I know
though.
They're new.
I know they are now.
You want to explain what just happened?
So, the trigger there was when Whisper Agent enters the battlefield, you surveil 1, which I totally missed. But it's okay, I want this land anyways, so that worked out. But that kind of stinks because I could have had something really cool next.
What does Surveil do?
Okay, let me make sure I have this right. So that's the one that when it comes into the battlefield, you look at however many cards the number is off the top of your library, and you can put them into the graveyard or leave them on top.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I mean, it's not just when something enters the battlefield. Whenever something tells you to surveil,
Right.
It could be a spell.
Whenever it's triggered.
It's like scrying, except you choose to put them in the graveyard instead of the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. That Death Touch dude is kind of scary. Let's go with a Crackling Drake.
That's scary.
Well, considering I only have 1 in my graveyard, it's not that scary.
You have another trigger.
Ooh, I get to draw a card.
So he's you want to read what he does?
So 4-drop, he's flying, and his power is equal to the total number of instants and sorceries in my graveyard and exile. So right now I just have 1.
Okay.
So he's a 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like we talked about like so much in the deck tech that I forget to go through it again.
Well, if somebody's just watching this, I want them to at least know what's going on without,
Yeah. No, I get
Oh,
you.
I can't see up close.
I get you.
Well,
It still feels really weird playing this against you though instead of beside you.
I gotta kill one of those, right? Alright, combat.
Okay. And I have to block here, so I will do that.
I will choose to do the 1 point of damage to your Drake.
Okay.
And then I will play a Hired Poisoner. And I'll pass.
Okay.
So did you
that
take
has
2
Death Touch as well.
from this?
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. There's no other triggers on my
I don't
side
know, you
going
don't
on.
seem to be
Okay.
paying much attention tonight.
Well, I think because we were like, we did this beside each other, and you were the captain, so I kind of took your lead. So I'm not used to like making my own decisions with this deck yet, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Wow. Untap, draw. I think I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. No triggers, I don't think. Okay. Let's see. Could do that. Really. What's this guy again? Can I read this one?
Yeah. Can give my guys +1/+0 in death touch, or make me gain 2 life.
Okay.
All the guild mages have abilities that kind of represent their tribe.
Alright, let's do, let's see, that would be that. Wouldn't have enough for that. I think I'm just going to play the one that you were talking about earlier. Actually, first I'm going to do, I'm going to play an Izzet Locket.
Oh, okay.
And then I will tap that for red. And I'll play an Ornery Goblin.
Okay.
So this is the one that whenever it's blocked or it blocks,
Yeah. So
then it deals a point of
if it
damage.
blocks my 1/1 death touch, it'll do a point of damage to it and kill
Right.
it before I do any
Before
damage
any
to it.
combat damage is dealt.
Anything else?
Nope, I pass.
On your end step, I'm gonna pay 2, activate the guild mage, and gain 2 life.
Okay.
Untap, draw. I think you really have artifacts and enchantments in there that I'm worried about that I can remember. Have that locket. I'm gonna play
I do.
Sprouting Renewal.
Okay.
Make myself a 2/2 white elf knight creature token with vigilance.
2/2 white elf knight creature token with vigilance. That's a mouthful.
And let's think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Do we have one of those tokens? I don't think we have an elf token around here. Do we?
I might have an elf token. Hold on.
So what am I gonna do about combat here?
I totally might not too. Nope, I have treasure. Just treasure.
Alright, well, this could be my elf token.
Yep.
Trying to decide what I want to do here. I think I'm just gonna pass for now.
Okie dokie. Alright, so you got this one over here that does the life gain or the +1/0.
And menace.
Okay. And then your death touch guy. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just going to pass for now.
End step, I'll gain 2 life again.
I don't like you gaining all this life. It makes me feel like I'm just losing life.
Doesn't feel bad, I'll say that.
For you. That's kind of funny because normally I'm the one that plays like the life link kind of stuff. I kind of like that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm being super quiet because I think I have a couple of really good cards in my hand and I don't want to like give it away.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap Swarm Guild Mage, give my creatures +1/+0,
Okay.
and menace till end of turn.
Oh, it gives a menace too?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
I'm going to play Severed Strands.
Alright.
I will sacrifice my Hired Poisoner and destroy your Whisper Agent.
So go through Severed Strands.
Severed Strands, as an additional casting cost, you sacrifice a creature, and you gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness, and destroy a target creature an opponent controls.
Okay, so you're going to gain...
So I'm going to gain 1 life for his toughness.
Okay.
And
And we're destroying Whisper Agent? Yeah. Okay. And then you still have a 3/2
And I'm
with menace.
Come in for 3.
Okay, I'll take 3.
And I'll pass.
I could have done something before we moved to combat there, but it's okay. Let's see. Really could use a little bit more mana here. This is kind of sad.
You have 5 mana over there.
Yeah, I know, but still, I want to be able to do more than just one thing. I guess I will play this Demure Informant, and when it enters, I surveil 2.
Okay.
Okay. So I think I'm going to... I think I'm gonna actually put that one there and leave that one on top. And all right, both your guys are tapped.
Yes.
I think I'll go ahead and swing in with this guy.
Okay, I will take 2.
Okay.
Down to 23.
And it's your go.
Okay. Draw. And
The dogs are being super quiet today.
yeah, I noticed that. I didn't want to comment and jinx it.
Yeah, they probably will start barking now. What are you doing? I don't like when you count. Makes me nervous.
I'm gonna give my guys +1/+7 menace again.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Okay.
Attack for 3.
Okay.
And
So am I just taking 3? No, nothing else?
yeah, just 3.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
All right. Let's see. Both you guys are tapped.
Yes.
You're gonna do the menace thingy again. I need to get rid of some of your stuff, so I think I'm gonna pass.
Under end step,
Okay.
I'm gonna play Mausoleum Secrets.
Hold on. What's it say?
It has undergrowth. It says search your library for a black card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your library.
Can I read it? I know you just read it, but... Okay, so search your library for a black card with converted mana cost. How many creatures are in your graveyard?
I believe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
So I think that I will respond, and I'm going to go with a Devious Cover-Up.
Okay.
So this one's going to counter that spell, and it'll actually exile it. And then I can choose up to 4 target cards from my graveyard and shuffle them back into my library.
And what are your targets?
So I'm going to target the Selective Snare. Let's go with the Goblin Electromancer, Crackling Drake, and I'm going to do the Whisper Agent.
Okay.
Okay. I wish I had another one of those in the deck, though, so I could shuffle it back into my library, too. Yeah. Oops.
Well, that's something. I'll pass.
Let's, and this is just a 2/2 elf with vigilance.
Vigilance, yes.
So it shouldn't be getting tapped then, shouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's correct. It shouldn't be tapped.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna, let's see, you have 7 mana now. God, that's a lot. I think I'm just gonna play this guy. I'll play Izzet.
Oh.
So can't be countered, which I'm not worried about with yours. Flying, and whenever I draw a card, Izzet is going to deal a point of damage to any target. And whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, I get to draw a card.
Okay then.
Okay then.
I'm gonna pay 2 and tap the Guild Mage and gain 2 life.
Okay.
My turn? Or are you gonna tap?
Pardon? Oh, no, I'm not going to tap.
My turn. Well.
Especially now that I know your elf is, remember, your elf is vigilant.
Guess I'll just play another Guild Mage.
Another Guild Mage. Okay.
And I'll pass.
And you have 7 mana total, correct?
Yes.
So theoretically, you could do one of each of those with each of them separate. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm going to draw. So trigger. And I think what I'll do is I'll deal the point of damage to, because if you buff them up, that's 1. They don't gain any extra toughness.
No.
And nothing has death touch right now, right?
No.
I think I'll deal the point of damage to your knight.
Okay. 1 point of damage marked on the knight.
Yeah, so he's a 2/1. And then I'm going to, he's a flyer. It's 1, 4, 2, 1. This one's going to do that extra point of damage too. I think I'm going to tap, I'm going to play Sonic Assault.
Okay.
And I'll tap one of your guys here.
And I'll take 2.
Yep.
And trigger. Well, first, before that happens, you
Yeah,
got a trigger
I
here.
got a trigger here.
You're gonna do another point of damage to my elf
Yes.
when you draw your card.
Yep. And
then you were tapping him with the Sonic Assault.
Yeah.
And taking 2.
yeah. And then I will, let's let's see, that's still 2. I'll come in with this guy and with Niv.
Okay, no blocks.
So 7.
So I'll take 7.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and play another Guild Gate. Izzet Guild Gate. And I'll pass.
And step, I will tap the Guild Mage and gain 2 life.
Okay.
Because you tapped the little summoning sickness.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Tap. Draw. I don't think it's going to save me, so it's not, I think it's like a fatal mistake or anything.
I probably should have run through this deck with you before we did it on camera. Just like I could get used to what the cards are. It takes me a little bit.
Alright, I am going to play a Vivid Revival.
Oh boy, what is this?
Return up to 3 target multicolored cards from your graveyard to your hand. And exile Vivid Revival.
Okay, so you're going to return up to 3 target multicolored cards. It doesn't matter what kind they are.
So I'm going to target Oaken Assassin, Glowspore Shaman, and Glowspore Shaman because they're the only multicolored cards in my graveyard.
Okay, so 2 Glowspore Shamans.
And the 1/1 Death Touch that has
okay.
ways to block them.
Okay.
That
Gotcha.
That can resolve?
Yes.
Okay, so put those back to my hand. That is exiled. And yeah, I think anything I play is just going to die anyway. But
Maybe.
The only way I could possibly win is just to race you, but you're probably going to win that race. But I guess I'll go to combat.
Okay.
Come in with both of these guys.
And they don't have menace right now, right?
No.
Okay. I will go ahead and block 1.
So you're going to take 2 from the other one?
Yep. I feel like something happened that I missed.
Second main phase.
I think I missed a trigger off
Yeah,
Miz.
you missed a trigger off the Vivid Revival.
Yeah. I keep calling him Miz to it. Alright, I missed it though, so go ahead.
It's not a May though. You have to draw a card, you have to deal a point of damage.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure in like a tournament, official tournament thing, if you miss a trigger that is like not dealing with a board state thing, that it's just a missed trigger. Because that used to happen with my Tormented Scarabs also.
Well, we need to be more careful. I know these are general cards, but... So, that was my tap. I tapped 3 and I played Oaken Assassin.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. Alright, drawing. So a trigger.
Trigger from Nip.
Yes.
So,
Sorry.
unless your Goblin games some special abilities I don't know about.
So trigger here. I'll do the point of damage here.
Okay.
And let's see. So you have 2 2/2s. You're all tapped out. I'm going to go with, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do... Can I do that? Can I do this? Yeah. Sweet. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and swing in.
Okay. I'll take 8.
Yep. Down to 10. Okay, then I'm going to... I'm going to tap for blue. I should probably put this out to the side, actually. I need to leave 1 red open. Okay, so there's 5. I'm going to cast Hypothesizzle, so a trigger. So I'm going to draw a card from that trigger.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a point of damage to you. And then I'm assuming that resolves.
Yeah.
So I'm going to draw 2.
And that makes you draw 2 cards.
So a trigger for this one.
May discard an on-land card. When you do, Hypothesis does 4 damage to target creature.
Yep.
Okay,
but
so
I got a trigger from that first draw, so I'll do a point of damage to you. And a trigger from the second one, point of damage to you. And then I am going to, and it has to be target creature, I'm going to discard, let's see, I'll discard this. Is it non-land though? Yeah, it has to be non-land. Let's do this maximize velocity.
Okay.
And that'll deal 4 damage to your, is it Guild Mage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. Is it Guild Mage would be what would be in your deck. Mine's the Storm Guild Mage.
No, is it Guild Mage? That's
Actually,
funny.
I think it's the League Guild Mage. Is it one?
Is it? I'm sorry, I just had to throw one more in there. And then I'm going to Lava Coil, so another trigger. I'm going to draw, and I'll deal a point of damage to you.
And he gets like that?
Yes. And that was a interesting little run there.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. I'm sure I'm going to be able to do a whole lot over
That was
here.
nice. I got you down to 6. Jeez. And no more life gain stuff on the board.
Okay.
I think I've said this before, but I always feel like I have like OCD or something
Play
with my.
Glowspore Shaman, and he'll put the top 3 cards of my library into my graveyard. Thunder City Uprising. Oh, the Lowless Giant I was hoping to not put in there and draw and kill you with. Play another Glowspore Shaman.
Okay.
Dump some more cards in my graveyard.
What's this one?
There's a Zoni. All my undergrowth payoffs are in the graveyard now. And I'll play Midnight Reaper.
So you basically you didn't get any flying, yes?
Yeah, I just die.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
All right, draw. Point to you. And then I could do some really cool stuff, but I'll just swing in for 5.
You don't want to show off?
No.
Alright. I am at 0 life. I believe that means in the game of Magic I'm dead.
Okay. On to 2. Alright.
We should probably cut this one short. There's some other stuff we need to do tonight.
Okay. But I won, so that's cool.
I think you win this battle. I don't think this deck has any match for Niv.
It is interesting that they played really well together, but I kind of felt like during pre-release that your deck was a little bit stronger than mine.
10 cards left. Well, I was really hoping to get that Lowless Giant, and he has Undergrowth. When he enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target opponent for each creature card in your graveyard, which I believe by the end I probably had near the 8 that you were at.
I'm sure.
So if
I'm
I
sure you did.
resolved him, that might have been enough right there.
The one card that is in here that I was kind of surprised would be really helpful with your deck is that, oh, I can't find it now either. It's the one that it's a blue and then you can pay X and bounce X.
Selective Snare?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, because when you started playing more of those, and I'm like, they're all elves. And then I had that in my hand at the end, and I was like, well, if I need to, I can just clear the board and swing in.
Alright, well, thank you for joining us, everybody. I know we might have made a few more mistakes tonight than normal. Remember to read your cards and remember your triggers.
All right, see you
Thank you
guys
for joining
later.
us.
Thanks.